Hi everybody, welcome to my channel, Create with Steve I. Today we're going to do a plan with me video. Okay, so to start with, as usual, I am going to white out the little bit of decoration on here. Okay. So I decided that I am going to decorate this week's spread in a hamburger theme because it is National Hamburger Day on Wednesday. This guy is named Mr. Lunt. I have had friends in the past who've had young kids and they love the TV show VeggieTales, and it is such a cute show. I've only ever seen one full episode. I've seen clips of different things when people are like, oh, you gotta see this or you gotta see that, so I've watched it. But before I finish that thought, I'm gonna say I'm going to do pink on the background of this, and I'll explain why. For a hamburger theme, why pink? Well, I'll explain why as I go. So anyway, the reason I'm doing pink for Hamburger Day is because on VeggieTales they have a song. Well, they have a segment on the VeggieTales TV show, or not TV show, but the VeggieTales show that has, or that is Silly Songs with Larry, and it's kind of silly and funny and all that kind of stuff. And the only full season, the only full show I've ever seen of VeggieTales is, I can't even remember the name of it, but it has Madame Blueberry, and there's a guy on the show who takes everything too seriously all the time, and he's kind of funny. And he said that Silly Songs with Larry is too silly and people shouldn't watch it because they're trying to do a real, like, upscale show, and Silly Songs with Larry is too silly. So they have Mr. Lunt singing a love song, and he sings a love song to a cheeseburger, or a love song for a cheeseburger or something like that, which is really funny. It cracks me up. That song cracks me up because it's so silly and funny. It always gives me a chuckle. So so I printed off a picture of Mr. Lunt because I'm gonna do the cheeseburger song as a idea. That's gonna be a theme, is gonna be Mr. Lunt's cheeseburger song. Now, I don't like how that looks, so I'm gonna have to put boxes on there. Man, that's okay. Maybe next time I should do on this edge. I think it might do it a little better, but anyway, during the chorus of the song, it's pink in the background, and that's why I'm doing pink here. But I'm gonna link the video for the song down in the description just in case you're interested to check it out, because it's silly and funny and I think it's fun. And it's okay if you don't like it. It's funny because VeggieTales is way after my time. I was already an adult by the time that show came out, but this doesn't look as good on the camera. I'm looking at the camera while I'm looking at this. It looks better in person than it does on the camera. It looks more splotchy on the camera. But anyway, so I don't even know what I'm trying to say right now. But anyway, so I'll link the video for the song in my description. So if you're so inclined, you can go check it out. And all my pink boxes and Wrong Rungs Rainbow Collection sticker book is gone, and I didn't look at that. Well, not all of the boxes, but the ones that I wanted to use for this. So let me go see what else I can find. Okay, so this book by Happy Planner, Bright Boxes, the Mega Sticker Book, has a pink box that I can put in my sidebar, so I'm going to use that one. This book is not available anymore, so I can't link it for you. I don't love this Bright Boxes sticker book. I don't think, if it came available and I was done with it, I don't think I would buy it again. I tried it out, but it's just not my favorite, if you know what I mean. So I use the sidebar for gratitude, and it says jot it down, but I'm going to put a little box over the top of that to cover that because I don't need to jot it down. I want to put, actually, I might not even need to. Amber Plans Her Day journaling, or Bible journaling, volume 3 has gratitude stickers, so I am going to put a gratitude sticker over that, and I might be able to just put it over the top of it so that I'm not covering up the stars. I'll look and see how it looks. If it looks like it's gonna not, or you're not gonna be able to read it, then I might change that, but okay. No, I think it's okay. It's a little muddled over there, but I know what I wanted to say, so I think I'm just gonna ignore it and just let it be the way it is. Okay, so I'm gonna put a quote here, and because I'm doing the love song with Mr. Lunt from the VeggieTales, I'm doing a quote from the song about his cheeseburger, so that is the quote. So the quote is, "You are his cheeseburger, his tasty cheeseburger. He'll wait for you. Ooh, oh, he'll wait for you." So you'll have to watch the episode or the video to know what he's referring to. So I will link that down below in the description. Let me see in this wrong book if I've got one. Yes, that one will work. Okay. Okay, before I glue that though, I think I'm gonna cut out Mr. Lunt, and I need my small scissors for this because I wanna do a little more of a fussy cut than not. Let me grab my glasses so you can see. You know, I just wanted to share a little something today. I was really saddened as I was watching one of the people that I really enjoy watching, one of the content creators. This person had made a comment that they would like people who don't agree with them to unsubscribe from their channel. And it just saddens me because, you know, we don't agree with each other. We don't all agree with each other. We just need to agree to disagree. We need more of that in our country. One of the reasons why our country is so polarized is because we just can't get along. And it's like, oh, you don't believe like I do, so I don't want to talk to you, or you and I can't be friends, or we can't have a meaningful conversation or be friends and love each other and respect each other if you don't agree with me. And I just think that's such an awful attitude. It's such an ugly attitude, and it just makes me sad. And I just want you to know that, you know, a lot of you and I may not agree. A lot of us might agree on different things, but you know what? I'm okay if we don't agree. I am willing to agree to disagree. And unfortunately, not everybody's like that, but it just saddens me because it's like you're willing to throw away people who like you because you don't agree with them, or they don't agree with you. Like, who cares? It just saddens me. Anyway, that's my little rant for the day. Not that I need a rant. I usually don't. I try to stay away from rants and things like that because that's not what this channel is about. This channel is about creativity and fun and joy. But I did want to just share that it just saddens me. Anyway, so that is that. There may not be a ton of decoration on here this week because there's only so many cheeseburger stickers that I have. So, and it's so funny. Mr. Lunt sings the song, but he's singing the song about someone else who loves their cheeseburger, and I didn't even think to print that person to put them on here until after I had already printed it. And I was like, well, there goes that. And I guess I could have gone back and printed it, but I didn't want to print a whole page just for one sticker or person, so I decided not to. So anyway, so let's do the numbers. I got my number book, or the book I use for numbers. Now this book is a Happy Planner book. I didn't know what it was at first, but I have discovered what it is, and it, hang on really quick, is it is, I think it's on sale on Happy Planner's website. I need to check that. I'll link it below if it's still available. At one point it wasn't. I don't know if I think they got a restock of it, but I think it's a pretty good sale. I keep thinking I should pick up a copy of it because it is really, I really love it, but I just haven't. So, but I'll link it down below. I'm actually thinking, I keep going back and forth because I'm thinking maybe I'll get the Functionally Noir book by Live Love Posh. Okay. 31 sticker, I don't need that one. Okay, so where are we? Oh, I need 27 and 28, which I can use from this page. Anyway, I hope you're having a good week. It is a Thursday afternoon for me. We have a camp that just rolled in, and so I have all my windows because I did have them open, but I closed them all so they weren't making a bunch of noise while I was filming. It's a ladies' retreat. Oops. Knocked over my glue. Okay. Can you believe it that we're already in June? June starts this day. So I can't believe how close to June we are. So because it's a love song, I am going to put some of these hearts here. It's going to be almost like a, what do you call that? Valentine's Day one, except instead of being Valentine's Day, it's going to be a cheeseburger one. I love cheeseburgers, so you know what I'm saying? So I knew I wanted to do a cheeseburger one. I was going to do a cheeseburger one, or a grilling one, for a burger spread, but I decided to do this one instead, or to do an ode to VeggieTales, which is a really cute show. You know, I used to think that people who used tweezers were a little pretentious, like you need tweezers to put that down, but I'm telling you, on these smaller stickers, there is nothing better because you can control them and control where they go with your fingers. Especially my fingers are bigger, so it's hard to put them down. So, okay. So I hereby confess that I used to be pretentious about my judging other people. Okay. I don't know if you can hear the airplane flying overhead, but we have an airplane. Well, we have a small plane. Not plane, what am I trying to say? We have a small airport behind our camp, and so we get a lot of planes going through. Okay, so I want to do, I don't need to put the days of the week here, but I want to because they're fun. It's fun to do that sometimes. I don't like how that is covering that up, so I'm gonna move that. And I have heard, I bought this sticker page that has the days on it on a D-Stash on Facebook, so I didn't know who did it, but someone pointed out to me that it is from Mojo Jojo Plans, and I don't remember the name of, I don't remember the one they said it was, but it's from Mojo Jojo Plans, so it's not available anymore, whichever one it is, so I don't have to try to find it to link it. Okay. Okay, so the first thing I want to put down here is Monday is Memorial Day, so I have a sticker for that, so I just want to put that there at the top. It is Memorial Day, so we get Monday off, which is wonderful, which means our week's going to be short, which is always fun. I always like those kinds of days. Okay. Let us see. I don't have, well, I shouldn't say that. I was going to say I don't have anything planned, but I do. What am I thinking? So Tuesday. Tuesday is one of my busy days, and why didn't I bring my pen over? Let me grab it. Okay. What is it? Okay. Sorry, it took me a second to remember what I was going to be writing. Okay, and then Wednesday, Thursday, I have something. And I can just put it right over that and cover that up. I love that. We do not have a camp coming this weekend, so I don't have to worry about that. Now, I know I don't need to put a little reminder that Friday is my laundry day, but it is my laundry day, so why not put it down? Laundry day. And I'm writing here that it's National Burger Day here on Wednesday. Because, well, I wouldn't necessarily put it here on this spread. I did want to put it there because this spread is for National Burger Day, so I wanted to do that. So, and then on Sunday, I am singing on the worship team at church, so I need to put that on there. Okay. So let's do, as far as I know, let me check out my on-the-go planner and just make sure there was nothing else that I'm forgetting. Nope. That's it. So as far as I know, this is it. Now, don't you fear, as the week goes on, I write more stuff. And I use this as my journal too, so I write stuff about the day and about what's going on and things like that. So, okay, and I have this book. It's Food by, it's a really old one. Excuse me. Excuse me. It's an old, really old Happy Planner book, but it has these cheeseburgers on it. So, of course, I'm going to put those on there. So, I don't know how I should do it. Should I do it in a row? I think that would be cheesy. So I think I'm just gonna intermittently mix them up in here. Of course, I'll put one down here. So I think to begin with, I'm going to do that. I've got about 5 more cheeseburgers that I might put on the spread. Well, maybe I'll put one up here so I have one on each day. I'll do that. There's one on each day. So anyway, so I'll do that. And then if I have more room, or if I need a hole, if there's a hole I need to put, I have 4 more cheeseburgers that I can put in there. I definitely want to do this quote because it's kind of funny. And I know it's for Valentine's Day. I know that's the point, but I think it's really funny to use it for here. Love is in the air. And then I also have on that same sticker sheet, it's a seasonal sticker book, so it's got a bunch of different stuff on here, but there's also these hearts, and I want to put that there. So anyway, oh, I did think of one other thing I'm doing this week. So on Monday, we as a staff are going to get together for a barbecue, so at 2 p.m. for Memorial Day. So I want to put that on there. So, and it's not a barbecue as in a southern barbecue. It is a grilling, I guess you would call it, because it's hamburgers. So anyway, that is my spread for Hamburger Week, or International Hamburger Week. So thank you so much for watching this. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you like this. Check out that video if you want to laugh. It's silly and fun, but it always makes me smile because it's so ridiculous. It's ridiculously adorable. So anyway, thank you so much for coming. If this is your first time, please consider subscribing. Like this video if you liked it. If you want to get in touch, leave me a comment, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.